Long Valley is the largest freshwater wetland in Hong Kong, and it is an important conservation victory for the region. It has been praised as a triumph for development as it was threatened by the proposed construction of the Lok Ma Chau spur line by the Kowloon Canton Railroad Corporation in 2000. Thanks to the efforts of conservation groups and the effective protest, a portion of the wetland with high ecological value was saved. Today, the Heung farmland serves as a pilot project for the Long Valley Management Agreement, which has become a role model for the environmental conservation in Hong Kong. The project has successfully integrated agriculture, landscape conservation, and biodiversity with cultural heritage education and local community participation. How does wetland farming contribute to the ecological restoration and biodiversity of the area? How do green groups help unite various actors towards the common goal of conservation?
My name is Kami. I'm from the Conservancy Association, one of the green groups in Hong Kong. I'm a certified arborist. I manage different kinds of projects in the Conservancy Association, like the tree conservation project, and also I work here for the wetland conservation. We start this project in Long Valley in 2005, and I actually help on this project mainly to help to get involved in the wetland conservation and management, and some kind of management work with the farmers, and plant different kinds of wetland crops in Long Valley area, and help to provide good habitats for wildlife. We call Long Valley is just triangle between Sheung River and Sheung River. Nowadays, the triangle part is resumed by the government, and it will become a Long Valley Nature Park in the future. And so our work is to work on the northern part. So we call it Heung farmland. The ecology is inside this big piece of wetland.
What is the uniqueness of this area?
The mosaic patterns give the uniqueness of Long Valley and Heung. There are some wetland farming and so dry farming here, and different kinds of wildlife will use different kinds of habitats for their living, like their resting sites and also the breeding sites. This is very important because in Hong Kong, I think this is the last big farmland for different kinds of wetland animals to use.
So how does this site that is managed by the Conservancy Association collaborate with neighboring wetlands?
We create a pet-wise field habitats and for the critically endangered birds called yellow-breasted bunting, and they come over Hong Kong and they will rest on the pet-wise field. We hope to help their survival globally. There are different pieces of wetland like the water chestnuts and Chinese arrowheads, and also the lotus, and actually some local birds like snipe and steed. They like this kind of habitats. This is very special that the agricultural activity actually benefit to the wildlife, in here.
So I think you mentioned that this area is a low-lying area, so it's very wet. So did you have any experience working with hydrologists or site grading or soil issues while setting up your project?
Yes, actually in this Long Valley and Heung area, low-lying area that's always flooding in the past. So we will do some hydrology setting, like how to pump in water for the crops, and also when we predict there are heavy rainfall coming, we'll have to pump out the water from the farmland. And also for the soil, we will use organic fertilizer to help the soil get more fertile for the better planting of the paddy rice. So we need to do some survey, survey every week to mark the birds species and the number of birds we found in North Valley and also Sheung.
What were the biggest challenges with like rice cultivation or any management of here?
During the bad weather season, the challenge is the harvest challenge. Climate change also affect the farming activities. Like when farmers plant the watercress, actually watercress is lower temperature. So in the past, they will start planting the watercress in September. But recent years, they can just start to plant the watercress in maybe October or November because the temperature is so high in September. So for the paddy rice, more frequent typhoon coming, so will affect our harvest work because if the rice we can harvest but the typhoon's coming, we can just do the harvest before typhoon, yeah, or we lost them whole pieces of rice. We usually harvest about 4 days, with 1 day about 20 to 13 people together. But in summertime it's so hot, so we need more time to harvest all the paddy rice. Temperature is more degrees than outside, maybe 40 degrees in summertime. So last year we do 15 minutes and then we rest 30 minutes because it's so hot. This is the first cases that conservation wins. Because of to protect the high ecological value of the pieces of land. So green groups cooperate with private partnership to cooperate with the farmers here. We will think about some interesting farming activities like wetland, farmland, Olympic. And let the family join us and we will play in the farmland with water here, and we will have some competition on the farm. If no funding from the government, we also cannot do this paddy rice farming here. What we can do is to help to get funding from the government and hope we can cooperate with the local farmers, and we plant some crops that's impossible to them to grow, but we can do it. The farmer used to plant the watercress in the wintertime and also water spinach in the summertime. They are facing the difficulties of selling their crops. We can do is to make a new channel for them to sell their crops. Like every year there is a farmer market created by the government. So we will sell our rice in the farmer market, and also we will buy the products from the farmers like the watercress and help them to sell in the farmer markets. And get more and let more people know that in Heung there are still farmers to plant this traditional crop.
In general, like from your experience, what are the major lessons you learned that you would want to share with students?
Landscape architect or engineer, and when they take over the management of the North Valley, do the construction work there, they just like to remove all the things.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's the conflict I heard.
Yeah, but in our perspective, it's not okay because the minimal disturbance of human is better to the site. So So at the very first beginning of the construction of the nature park, we raised our concern that no big construction or site work, not if not necessary, please stop to disturb the environment. Because they do not have the background of ecology, so they don't know. Actually, like some weeds here is good for the wildlife because they can hide inside the weeds, inside the long valley. Yeah, they rebuild some water channel, hoping that to improve the flooding problems of long valley. In the very beginning, they just remove all kind of soil on the land. We said no, don't do that, but they have already do this. So nowadays they rebuild some funds. You will face many challenges. Deal with people, deal with the government, deal with the land issue, and also farming problems and different kind of logistic problems and also management problem. If you have passion to conserve the wildlife and know your goal, you can do everything.